If you've ever spent any time in Linux, you've definitely hit this moment. You're staring at a blinking cursor, and you just need to know what's inside a file. So today, we're going to crack open the command line tools that let you see inside any file, turning that blank screen into a window full of information.
Picture this. You're connected to a remote server. There are no folders to click, no fancy icons, just that raw command line. The file you need is right there. But how do you actually open it up and see what's inside? Well, that's exactly the challenge we're tackling today. The answer, my friend, is in this small but super powerful digital toolbox. We're going to explore 4 essential commands: cat, less, head, and tail. Each one is a specialist, and trust me, knowing which one to grab for the right job is a total game changer. All right, first up in our kit is the simplest tool of them all, cat. I want you to think of this one as your quick magnifying glass, perfect for just taking a fast peek inside a small file. And using it could not be easier. You literally just type cat and then the name of the file. Bam! The entire contents of that file are instantly plastered onto your terminal. But, and this is a big but, that speed and simplicity comes with a pretty major downside. So what happens when you try to use cat on a big file, like a really long log file? Well, the text just flies by so fast, it's a complete blur. Whoosh. And before you know it, you're just staring at the very end of the file, having missed literally everything you wanted to see. So here's the key takeaway. Cat is fantastic for small config files, but for anything bigger, we're going to need a better tool. And that better tool is less. This command is designed from the ground up to solve cat's biggest problem. It's all about giving you back control when you're looking at those larger files. You see, less is what's known as a pager. Instead of just dumping everything onto your screen at once and creating that blur of text, it loads the file and shows you just one screen's worth at a time. This is absolutely perfect for browsing through those massive log files. And getting the hang of it is super easy. You open the file with lessfile.txt. Then you're in the driver's seat. You can use the spacebar to move forward a page, the B key to go back a page, and when you're all done, you just hit Q to quit, and boom, you're right back at your command prompt. It's simple, it's interactive, and it puts you in control. Okay, let's move on to our next set of tools. Sometimes you don't actually need to read the whole file, right? You just want to see the very beginning or maybe the very end. For that, we've got head and tail, which act like a pair of precision binoculars. These 2 commands are pretty much perfect mirror images of each other. By default, head will give you the first 10 lines of a file. And tail, you guessed it, it gives you the last 10 lines. But the real power here comes from the -n flag, which lets you tell them exactly how many lines you want to see, giving you that super precise control. But tail has a secret superpower. Seriously, it's the F flag, which stands for follow. This little flag turns tail into a live monitor. It just sits there and watches the file for any changes. And as new lines get added, they appear on your screen in real time. This is absolutely essential if you're watching live log files and you want to see events as they happen. Okay, so we've covered 4 really powerful tools. Let's put it all together in a quick guide to help you remember exactly which tool to grab and when. So here is the final breakdown. For a quick peek at a small file, cat is your go-to. It's pure simplicity. For navigating any kind of large file, less gives you that crucial page-by-page control. Need to see how a file starts? Use head. And to see the end of a file, or, and this is the big one, to watch it for live updates, tail is your champion, especially with that incredible -F flag. So there you have it. You are no longer stuck at that blinking cursor. You've got a full toolkit to confidently view any file on a Linux system. But this all raises the next big question, doesn't it? Now that you can see inside a file, how do you actually change what's in there?